Hi, during this tutorial I'm going to reference this Google Doc and our deliverable to show you what functional requirements we've accomplished. So the first one's add comments. As a data steward, I want to be able to add comments to a request that I've either denied or placed on hold so that I can tell the request submitter any necessary details concerning why their request was denied, or if I need further information if their request is on hold. And I'm going to skip to the next one just in case I can accomplish a couple of these at the same time. Create user account. As an administrator, I need to be able to create user accounts in the system, whether it be data steward accounts or request submitter accounts, so that they can use the system properly. It's also nice to have accounts for the request submitter for auditing purposes if needed in the future. Update user account. So I need to be able to update the account whether I'm a data steward or administrator. That means update my own account. And also administrators should be able to update everyone else's account, not data stewards, so they should be able to only update their own account. And then list user information. As a data steward, I want to be able to list user information so I can better understand how to serve a request submitter or view information that is needed as it pertains to a given request. Okay, so let's take a look at our system. So what I've done is I have a user that is an administrator. Her name is Liz, a professor, and she has her own login information for the system. She only has access to a few tabs because she is only able to do a couple of things, like she can only submit a request. So what I'm going to do is make a request so that we can show how to place it on hold, or like when it is placed on hold in the comments, and how it comes up in the system. So access request name, request for Okay, so here I'm putting in my username. Or not mine, but this account's, because I'm pretending to be Liz right now. And the first progress that you want is the first status you want is in progress. And I want this by April 25th at, sure, 12 p.m. That works. Don't have any additional information to add right now, but I do need to select a couple of these. Let's also do this one. Okay. There's a confirm button down at the bottom of here. Okay, so my access requests, I'm just going to show you right now. She has 3 that are in progress. We're going to go over to Hal's account. He's a data steward. Log in. He only can view access requests. So yes, this one was just submitted by Liz, and he's going to place it on hold. So we're going to go in here. That didn't do that yet. Okay. So he says, I need Okay, so he wants additional information on here, and he's going to place this on hold. Okay, save. So this leaves his queue. This is not in here anymore because this is filtered by only the access requests that are in progress. If he wants to see the ones that are on hold, he can see this. And he says, okay, this is the one that I just put on hold for Liz. Now if we go back to Liz's account, let's refresh it. This was placed on hold. And she can look at it and say, why was it placed on hold? Oh, and look, the registrar's office needs proof of residency in Georgia before further action is taken. So she's going to settle that and then send it back when she's done. But that's how additional comments are added. Okay, the next functional requirement was creating a user account. As an administrator, I need to be able to create a user account in the system. So Liz is our administrator in this scenario. So in order for a user to first be made, we need to add it to the Salesforce system. So I've gone ahead and done that, and through the developers area when I'm logged in as Liz, or I was logged in as myself, I believe, but I'm also an administrator. So what I do next is go into here, and I can actually show you that. That was right here. I added Haley as a data steward, and she's never logged in before. Okay, sorry. So we're going to make Haley a user. I'm going to use my email so I can get this information about logging in and show you that the person is able to log in. Okay, this is the important part. Data steward, and you can only search people that are already in the system. And since I've added Haley, she's in here. Save. Okay, so we've added her to the system. Here she is. It says that I created her, or Liz created her. And I should be getting an email. Sorry, I'm going to have to open up my email during this part. Okay, so we have this right here. Enter a new password. Okay, so we are going to, this is not the right login area. We want to log in as Haley. Why not? Okay. I don't want to register my phone. Okay, great. So she's a data steward. So she has the same views that Hal has, and she's not going to have, or she shouldn't have any. Okay. Shouldn't have any access requests. So that's how you add a new user to the system. What was the next one? Okay, update user account. So as a data steward or administrator, you want to be able to update user information. So as Hal, I'm logged into Hal's account. Here's my home page. I'm going to be able to update my own information. Here it is. Look, I don't have my phone number in here. I should put that in there. So if for any reason he needs to update this, he can do that there. It's confirmation message, okay. And then also Liz should be able to do this as well. She's an administrator. Okay, sorry about that pause. I just had to add this in so that if you are an administrator, you can edit your own profile. So I've fixed it. And you can also see on your profile your most recent activity. Okay, so next up, we have, as a data steward, I want to be able to list user information in a pleasing format so that I can better understand how to serve a request, submit, or review information that it is needed and as it pertains to a given request. So data steward, we're going to go into, we want to see this request. So there's the on hold one, and maybe we want to call this or something. And so what the data steward can do is view Liz's profile and sees that her phone number is here and calls up Liz. But basically, the functionality here is that we can see this user and contact them, or see how to better reach them, see how to better understand why they want this request. Maybe, oh yeah, I want to see that she's a professor, or here's the title, professor, and see that, oh yeah, she's a professor, so she needs this. But that is the last of the functional requirements, I believe. Yep. All right.